Bryce Underwood pick.
Best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go. Set. Kennedy Lions.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Is running back home and in deep right. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Man down keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down carry for Pacheco. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Third and long for him here. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Drop 60, drop 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Richardson to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he has this down to the 34. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Okay, ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two in 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 13-yard line.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 14-10 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Trying again, following the set. He put some power on a deep one left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Correct correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted. It worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Richardson on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So that brings up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the gun. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Jukes one defender. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Butker knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Start it.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
60 Bison.
Running back sent in motion left. Third and long, it's Richardson. It's downfield, he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Get it. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60. Ready.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but it's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready. Viking 18.
Now Richardson to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Colts ready for the punt. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he can't get the touchdown, Gronk, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll run. Pacheco is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Pacheco again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, 80.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Cowboy 80.
2nd and 13. He's going to be caught by Tyler Ward. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Richardson on 3rd. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets him around 6 there. Ooh, it's Justin Wally getting there for the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, ready.
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'll talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Warren brings this one in on a slant. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Launches one deep downfield. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brown with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Body.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
He sends this one to the end zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a toss play. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Taylor now up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
60 by 6. 16.
Third and long for him here. Searches from the pocket. He'll check it down to Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
No one around. He's got space. Still fighting forward. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a third quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Argo Lewis.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has a himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
2nd down run by Pacheco. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap. It's a gift to Hunt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
2nd and 8. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Back to the air, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again following the sack. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got time here. Wanted Rice, but it's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get up. 19, Tiger, 19.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Purple 80.
Sending a receiver left.
Go.
From the gun, Taylor escapes a defender. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Extra Cardinal. Gravity Lions. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Juke the defender.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Running is Pacheco. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
2nd and 3. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs bring it back to even.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ready.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Go. Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Put.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Get it. Fix the Eagles.
Here's 2nd and 14. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Out left. Worthy makes the ground. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow. 180.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs in range for a game-winning score. Third and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. 43.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This is Pacheco. Finds a big lane. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Trying again with Pacheco. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Pacheco. Maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. It's just 21 yards down the pipe.
21-yard attempt.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out.
21-yard attempt.
It's just 21 yards down the pipe. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 19 right. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs.